Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm a girl. Hi, if you're new, I like makeup. And today's another Foundation Friday. And for me, Foundation Fridays mean at least 4 days of wear test, usually. So today I'm going to be testing out the KVD Lock-It foundation. And I know KVD's had a lot of controversy in the past, but I bought this because I really liked it a while back, but it was completely the wrong shade. They completely missed the mark on how to shade match me because they matched me to this, not this. You can see the slight issue with that. So I went into store, bought my own. I have it in the shade Light 42 Warm. It is one of the palest shades, but it's definitely a better match to my neck than it is to my cheeks, before anybody even starts on that. So I'm going to get this on my face and I'll show you how it all wears and all that jazz. So this is a 24-hour wear, full coverage, transfer resistant matte foundation. So I'm going to go in with a hydrating primer. This is the Honey Dew Me Up. I really like this primer, mainly because I am a honey fiend. So I'm going to stick some of this on my face. I have typically got drier skin, but I have stuck an absolute ton of moisturiser on today. So I thought a nice hydrating primer is probably the way to go for a more matte foundation. So I'm not a particularly matte loving person, but might as well give it a go. For anybody else, I do have a couple of spots coming up. I've got one on my chin which just doesn't want to go away. I have a couple here where my glasses normally sit, but they don't hurt, they just kind of exist in constant annoyance to me. So that is all rubbed in. I did put skincare on, like my moisturiser, all that kind of stuff, about 10 minutes ago. So I'm going to get my lovely mirror and just start. I don't put that much of this on because this stuff goes a long way. I do tend to wipe off the bottom of the tube on my chin so that I don't waste any product. And I'm going to go in with my lovely pink sponge. This is a Spectrum one, it's not a normal beauty blender or anything like that. So if you follow me on Instagram, you'll just see I've been wearing this for a few days before I actually do a wear test because, well, why not? I spent the money. I thought I should probably do it. I wanted to wear it, honestly. And I have been liking it, so right off the bat what I've put on is about medium full coverage. But it's not full coverage because you can still see like pink spots coming through because I have got quite pink cheeks, as you probably saw. So I'm going to add a little bit more just where I feel like I need the coverage. It's definitely buildable. So this is where it is no concealer, no powder, just straight on my skin. It's got a little bit of a glow to it, but that may be the concealer, not the concealer. The primer and the moisturiser underneath. Also it looks pretty good. I have got some texture on my cheeks, like I've got quite a bit around here, actually on my cheeks themselves, but I think nowadays everybody does. It's a normal thing. Just gotta embrace it. So I'm going to stick on my Collection Lasting Perfection. Thank you for the recommendation, Megan. I know it's one of my YouTube friends' favourite concealers. I'm going to stick a lot on because I can, honestly. Blend this all in and then I'll powder and I'll be back with you once everything's kind of done. So this is how it is turned out powdered down. It is definitely a lot more matte. There's still a bit of a shine coming through, but that could just be the primer because this is meant to be a matte foundation. And I think it's a pretty good match to my neck for now, but I've definitely matched much worse to my neck, let's be honest. So I'm going to finish off the rest of my face and I'll catch up with you when it's all done and I'm looking pretty and I am feeling pretty, quite honestly. This is where I'm at with it finished, so I've got a nice little highlighter on. I'm gone very orange today, felt like it. So it is currently 2:30, so I will check back in with you towards the end of the day, probably maybe halfway through the day as well, just to see how this is going, because honestly it's already pretty late in the day for me and my hair is still wet, yes, but oh well. So I'll check in with you later and show you how this is all looking, because at the moment it's looking pretty good, I'd say. For now anyway. It is currently 20 to 11, so I've had this on a while. And apart from feeling really dry where I put quite a bit of coverage on, so I'm claiming that as my own fault, I'll say it looks pretty good. I mean, I've been out in the wind. It did get pretty breezy earlier, which is why my hair is in a lovely little plait. Yeah, this is my entire head of hair in this little plait. And yeah, it's covered up the spot pretty well. There's another one here, which I'm not a big fan of, but who is ever a fan of spots? And it hasn't sunk into my forehead too badly. No worse than any other foundation does, because it's just a thing that happens with my face. Yeah, I'll say it's looking pretty good. Now the real test will be tomorrow and the rest of the week, because tomorrow I'm getting my brows waxed and tinted. Yay, finally. I haven't had it done since like February, and it's currently October. And I've got my mask at work and all of that kind of stuff for the rest of the week, so I'll see how this week goes and update you with how it's all going and stuff like that every day and every morning, and you get the idea. It's Tuesday, this is what I'm starting out looking like. Guess I got my headphones on. Yeah, it's looking alright. Got my brows done yesterday, so I'll update you this evening when hopefully this has lasted pretty well, because it has been a week. So it is about 7:45, 8 o'clock-ish. This has been on about 12 hours, and my eyes are just getting itchy, honestly. I wear contacts if you are curious. And as ever with all of my makeup testing videos, I haven't reapplied anything throughout the day. Not even lipstick. I honestly don't even bother taking lipstick to work because I just wear nude lipstick, so what's the point? Yeah, I'm really lazy. But getting up close and personal with this, it has not sunk into my forehead particularly badly. I have also had headphones on all day. I've also had a mask on, and it has come off my nose a bit, but I do wear a mask at work when I leave my desk, as I have to, and currently it does rub off here. It also rubs off around here and on my chin, but it hasn't rubbed off nearly as badly on my chin. I'm sure you'll know what I mean by a mask. I mean a normal face mask thing. Yeah, I've got PPE all around my desk, like plastic sheets between me and everybody else. So it's all good. Yeah. I put less on today than I had previously. I'm sorry I didn't finish yesterday's clip. I may not even add it in. Basically, I had my brows done, so I was missing like a big portion around here, up to about here. So, and then I forgot because I needed to have a shower to wash my hair. And yeah, so I forgot to actually film the end of yesterday's video. Sorry, but it's going well, I think. I feel more normal now. I actually have shaped eyebrows for the first time in like 6 months, because I haven't had them done since like January or February. But yeah, I think it's looking alright. It does feel a bit dry, but I have dry skin. It is October. It is cold out in the morning, so my skin feels tighter and drier, and because I'm not sweating during the day at work, it then feels a bit drier, particularly around my cheeks and stuff, but that may be concealer related as well. I don't know. I haven't worn this concealer for that long because it is the XX Revolution concealer. Also, future video reference, if you see I am not wearing my lovely engagement ring, it is not because Ross and I have broken up. It is because I have a few videos pre-filmed before we got engaged, like a month ago, and I still haven't posted them. So I'm currently working my way through those, so don't worry, I am still engaged, and there will be an engagement story coming soon. I just haven't got around to filming it, and I won't be filming it this weekend either, so oh well. But yeah, this is what I am looking like right now. Yeah. I'm gonna stop talking because I've been talking for like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. But I think it looks pretty good. It hasn't even sunk in around my face, and to be fair, I've not actually been talking that much today. Yeah, I need to go take this off and go get a drink, get my contacts out, all that kind of shite. So I'll see you tomorrow morning, bright. It's another delightfully cold morning. I'm in a nice warm coat, and this is what I'm looking like. So I know my headphones and my eyeshadow clash, but I don't care. I'm bright and colourful. So it's looking good to start with, and I'll update you towards the end of the day because it's going to be a busy day today, not going to lie. It's currently nearly 8 o'clock at night, so this has been on about 12 hours, and honestly my skin has been kind of irritating today. So around my mouth and stuff, around here, it felt really dry. But this is kind of dry skin season for me at the moment because it is October. But on the rest of my face, it's actually feeling alright. So I've got another spot coming up around here, but that is to be expected right now. My eyeshadow is also pretty well, I'd say. Yeah, it's been alright, apart from like picking up on a few dry patches around my mouth. Again, it has come off my nose, but that is mainly down to like general red hair, masks, that kind of thing. Yeah, I think it's worn pretty well. Apart from it, it's really not good on dry skin at the moment. Like I've got a hydrating base, a hydrating primer on, but there's only so much hydrating primer can do, particularly when you get to like 6-7 hours into the day. Honestly, I wanted to take it off as soon as I got home, but I didn't have time to film this and get ready for a Zoom brownie meeting because I help out Brownie Pack. But I'll say this is looking alright considering it's been on for 12 hours. Again, it hasn't really sunk into like forehead lines anywhere near as bad as some other foundations I've tried have. Hasn't really creased around my mouth or anything. It has come off my chin. Again, face masks, realish at the moment, but nothing we can really do until the pandemic's over. And yeah, so I'm gonna go take this off, get my skincare done because my skin's feeling a little bit desert-like. So I'll see you probably tomorrow, maybe Friday, and I'll update you on how I'm feeling about this all. Hopefully it'll be alright. It's Tuesday morning, week 2, so I didn't film enough last week, and this is what my face is looking like. It's a very windy day, it's a little bit wet, so I'll update you this evening because skin's looking pretty good. End of the day, and yes, I'm in my pyjamas in my kitchen. But overall, today my skin hasn't been bad. I used the superfruit extract, which is a hydrating thing from Revolution Skin Care, and my skin isn't looking too bad. I mean, disclaimer, I do get texture on my face, particularly around my cheeks and stuff, like you can see it, and I've got a new spot coming up. Oh well, but it's not looking too bad. It's come off my chin. It stayed on my nose. Considering I was wearing a face mask today, it's not looking bad. Okay, it's come off a bit, but it's looking pretty good. Considering it's like 9:30, so it's been on my face for at least 13 hours. And I'll say it's lasting pretty well. This stuff knows how to stay on, unlike a lot of other foundations like I mentioned, which haven't lasted anywhere near as well. But pretty impressed with this. I'm not going to take this off. I'm probably going to have pink stained eyelids, but do I care? No I do not. Because this is one of my favourite looks I've created so far. So overall, what do I think of the KVD Lock-It foundation? I honestly think it's really good. It's very, very good coverage. It does last all day. It survived most of the time with my mask stuff. It didn't come off around here, like on my cheeks and stuff. It did come off a bit on my nose, but every foundation I've tried does that. If you are on the drier side with your skin, you do need something hydrating underneath. Like I found this worked best when I put the superfruit extract primer from Revolution Skincare on my skin because that is so hydrating. But it's definitely worth the money, I think, if you've got the money to invest and you can get over the history of the brand, because Kat Von D is a bit controversial, but they have separated from her, so which is why I reviewed this, because it is a really good foundation as long as you get your shade right, because it does oxidize a little bit sometimes, but you can really build it. It's really, really good. I do love it. It's one that I'm going to keep using, and I'm going to make sure I keep this thing on it. It's got a little seal thing, just take off so you can use it and make sure it's not all plugged up, that kind of thing. So if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Let me know what foundations you'd like me to try next. There's sometimes a poll up on like Friday or Saturday night saying which foundations you'd like to see next. So I'm going to leave this here, and I'll see you all in my next video, hopefully Tuesday, but probably Friday. It is me. I'm trying to get back onto doing every Tuesday and Friday. See you then. Bye.